What's up, everybody? Welcome to Good Time Society. My name is Becca Scott, and today I'm here with my friends Chris.
Hello.
And Ruel.
Hello.
And we are playing Super Boss Monster from Brotherwise Games.
Dun, dun, dun.
Have you heard of them?
I have heard of them. Really lovely fellows, I hear.
I hear that. I hear it's a company started by two brothers, one of which is in this room.
Tis I am the brother.
And of course, Ruel, lovely to play games with you as always.
As always, yes. I also have brothers. I don't know if they're as wise as you all are, brothers wise.
Yeah, not the most imaginative of company names, but we did our best.
Hey, I like it.
Do you?
Yes.
I do too.
As
We argued about it a lot.
One of sisters.
Yeah.
I think siblingdom is a beautiful thing.
It is. I'm so proud of my brother, and working with him is like the best. It's the best thing ever. I hate to say it.
Let's start the video with a big cry.
It is. It's awesome.
Well, let's talk a little bit about the game. Super Boss Monster is what's the predecessor? What's the opposite? The antecessor.
The descendant maybe?
The descendant of Boss Monster. One of my favorite games. It is a dungeon building deck builder in a sense.
I guess a dungeon builder is a good name for it. It was clearly inspired by side-scrolling video games. So yeah, you kind of build this sideways dungeon, lure in heroes, and try to slay them.
And that's all there is to it. As the heroes go through we are the boss monsters, the villains at the end of the level.
Are we the baddies?
We are the baddies, and we like it that way.
I don't know. This is our dungeon. We've got these people coming in to mess around our dungeons. I think we may be the true heroes.
It is true.
You make a good point. It's all a matter of perspective.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah, we didn't lure them in here to kill them. They chose to come into our house.
It is. Where's the agency here? We didn't make them come to our dungeons.
So we will be building dungeons that have symbols in the corner. If the heroes have a symbol and we have the most of that symbol in our dungeon, they will come to us. They will try and make it through our dungeon. If they die before they get to the boss at the end, then we'll get their soul. The first to 10 souls wins the game. But if they make it all the way through without getting killed, then they'll do wounds to our boss. And the end score is souls minus wounds.
That's right. So it's important to lure them in and sort of slay them and take their souls, which sounds gruesome, I guess. But also that's balanced against not getting beat up too much. So you're trying to build a dungeon which is both attractive and lovely and enticing, but also deadly and murderous.
That's the life I'm always trying to be. I'm always living that life.
Yes.
Just in a nutshell.
The fine balance. All right. Well, should we talk a little bit about the bosses that we've chosen?
Yeah, who did you pick?
Ooh, me? Okay. Well, I'm Emperor Dodo. I'm a tyrannic bird brain, and I have a big battle axe. Don't come into my dungeon.
Dude, I can't even say that. What does do?
Well, I think I'm a dodo bird, but like I wanted another doe to level up over the other dodos. And then I have a level up ability, which is when my 5 dungeon room slots are all full, I'll get to level up. And I just chose one that is very straightforward. It says, give all monster rooms in your dungeon a +1 counter.
Awesome.
Oh, nice.
That's huge. I love that.
Very cool.
My symbol is the sword, so that's kind of the base. I'll get 1 point towards attracting any
Fighters.
Okay, cool. I've got his oozeness, and I just had to pick it because ooze. It just oozes coolness, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a spell slime monarch. Level up power is place 3 counters in +1 counters in rooms in your dungeon, or draw 2 spells. And I'll be attracting the bookworms amongst the heroes.
Yes, the mages who are coming for the magical tomes.
Oh, the magical tomes. Okay, so they're just trying to check out their library books.
Exactly.
I say, come on over here. They didn't pay their late fees. You know what happens.
Indeed. We've even got a
Stabby.
library on the big town board here now. Yeah.
Yeah, because Super Boss Monster has a town with 4 locations and 4 hero slots. Well, 3 for us in our 3-player game.
Yeah.
That is a nice addition. Can you tell us about how the town board came about?
Well, Boss Monster is a wonderful, fun, fantastic game, but it's also over 10 years old. I don't know if you guys know. It's been around a while. So we were looking to modernize this new version of it, this new relaunch, which is, by the way, you can use all your old Boss Monster cards when you're playing this game. They'll all shuffle right into this deck here, no problem. But one of the things we wanted to do was make the quote-unquote bidding for heroes a little bit quicker, snappier, and more fun. So now when heroes come into town, they don't just sit here and sort of bottleneck up and then flood someone's dungeon like that could sometimes happen with Boss Monster. Now they'll come in here. If we get too many heroes in town, they're going to float down to these rooms or these specialty buildings where you can sort of, I think we call them landmarks, where you can lure those heroes to your dungeon or send them to another player's dungeon. And so we get a little bit more agency as bosses by sending our minions, our lovely little minion guys here, who go out and they'll go to the hideout and try to talk some thieves into going to visit our dungeon. All kinds of fun stuff you can do now with that.
Love that. Okay.
Nice.
And if we go into these locations, if they're not covered up, does this give my dungeon an extra money bag?
It does. And so whereas before you might occasionally have these ties between players, which were tough to break, now you can send your minion, fetch a money bag from the hideout, put it into your dungeon, and break that tie. So it's a really fun, very simple way to play that sort of gets Boss Monster a little bit snappier, a little bit quicker.
Oh, I love a snap. All
Yep.
right,
Very
and
nice.
tell us, I skipped here.
Yeah, I've got Porcus Doom, the powerful pig. I love everything about his name. And he introduces a new type of boss in Super Boss Monster, which is a boss with a action spot. And so during the minion phase, once I've leveled up, instead of sending my minion out to the town spots, I can send them to my boss and he'll sort of like, whisper in the boss's ear. And the last room in my dungeon gets +2 damage and gains a thief treasure, a little money bag, both until end of turn. So that feels very powerful. I feel pretty good about this power, but I don't get to use it until I've built out that 5th room in my dungeon, like you said.
Okay.
Fair enough. Love that. All right. So if we're going to get started, I believe we each build a first room in our dungeon at the start of the game. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
So I'll reveal. 3, 2, 1.
Do-do-do-do.
Okay, first player, tell us what you built.
I did the wind-up trap, and it's another action spot. When it only does 1 damage to start, which is relatively weak for a trap room. But every time I visit it with my minion, I put one of those +1 damage counters on it, and it gets tougher and tougher and tougher.
Oh, very cool.
Not bad, Ruel.
I've got Firebomb Storage as another trap room. I may destroy this room to place 2 +1 counters in my dungeon. And right now it's dealing 2.
And it lures in thieves, so you're going to compete with me for thieves a little bit.
Okay, you're currently at 2 thief. You have 1 thief, 1 mage.
Yeah.
And I have 1 mage, 1 fighter. I have placed the Dungeon Archives trap room.
Ooh.
When your minion visits the library, give this room a +1 counter.
Oh.
Very nice.
That is very cool. Cool synergy.
Yes.
Ew. Okay, so is it time to flip some heroes?
It is. Every round after you do that initial build is going to start with heroes coming into town.
We have 1 thief,
Thief.
1 mage, 1 initiate.
And the initiate is a hero that really prefers a landmark. So they say when this hero enters town, immediately place them in the temple. And so they're going to come down here to the temple. We bring out 1 hero per player in the game, so just 3 heroes total. And the most heroes we can have in town is 3. But we don't fill that up. Once we've done the 3, we're done for this round.
Awesome. And I believe we're always flipping to the right side. Is that right?
It does. The town is both going to fill from the viewer's left, but also push heroes out from the left. So if we get too many heroes in town, the thief will go down to the hideout.
Got it.
And then we'll slide everybody over.
Got it.
First to come, first to go.
Exactly. They're impatient little pesky heroes.
Yeah, these pesky heroes.
So now we're on to the new phase in Super Boss Monster, and this is the minion and market phase. So during the minion and market phase, I'm going to place my minion on one of these open action spots, and I'm going to grab a card from the market. The action spots that are available are the ones not currently covered by a hero, so I can add a sword treasure to my dungeon, add a mage's book treasure to my dungeon, add a thief's money bag to my dungeon, or I can draw a room card from the top of the room deck if I don't like the rooms I see out here. I can draw a spell and turn in a spell into the discard pile, or I can get the last room in my dungeon plus 2 damage.
Got it.
So we're not putting on tokens with that one. That's just a virtual currency that we'll keep track of because our minion is there. The last thing you can do with a minion is you can go to one of the assignment spots, and every landmark has one of those. And if there's a hero on that landmark, we can use our minion to send it to anybody's dungeon we want, including our own. So when we do that, we'll give it a +2 health token over there, and that will make this guy, instead of being a 6 damage to kill him, it'll take 8 damage to kill him. So it can be really fun. It can sort of grab a hero you really want, or it can sort of throw a wrench into the plans of another boss.
Got it. So right now, this hero has 8, and your dungeon can do 1 damage, your dungeon can do 2 damage, and my dungeon can do 0 damage, currently. Currently,
whoever gets this dude right now is probably getting smacked in the face with that initiate.
And then this is a wound that will accumulate if he makes it out alive?
That's exactly right. If the hero makes it through your dungeon and you can't do enough damage with your rooms, if it makes it all the way to the boss, you're going to take that hero as a wound instead of what you want, which is a soul. So
my soul is also represented by a coin.
It is it's a beautiful thing. So you know what? Let's just start off being nasty. I'm gonna go here.
So rude. Oh my goodness.
Then I've got to draft a card from the market, and looking at what I've got and what I want to try to do, I think I'm gonna grab this Neanderthal shaman. Shaman?
Mm-hmm.
Shaman?
Shaman?
Shaman,
yeah.
right?
Neanderthal shaman. Oh yeah. If only they'd had more of those.
I know, right? They would have done so better.
It's hard being a Neanderthal. All right, do we refill the room slot?
Don't. So that's the trick here. The first player token is going to give you the first shot at those. Now, if you don't like what you see, you can always go to one of these. Remember though, we're not going to activate these spots until after we do
a build phase?
The build phase.
Excellent. And I'll mention we did it off camera, but first player was assigned by the boss with the highest XP, which of course is Porcus Doom.
Porcus Doom.
Yeah, he's really feeling himself.
I just love this guy.
The gold is on point.
It is.
Okay, that makes it Ruel's turn. Oh, me!
No, you get to. We're gonna go clockwise.
I don't know why my internal clock is backwards. It's probably because of daylight savings time. I'm gonna chalk it up to that. All right. I keep getting my clock backwards. So it's me, and I'm so excited, and I will be going to the library for sure. I'm going to cycle a spell card.
Well, you're not gonna do that just yet. But what you will do is you'll activate your dungeon archive.
Oh, wow. When your minion visits the library, give this room a +1 counter. Wow, that's so... I didn't even realize what I was doing there. Incredible. I didn't know.
You may also select from these lovely cards in the market.
In fact, I think I must. Okay, so the Inside Out Trap Room, you may move each +1 counter in your dungeon to a different room in your dungeon. Seems good.
Does seem good.
Or Floor Walker Tunnel, once per turn you may move this room and any hero in it to the front of your dungeon.
Oh, interesting. So it's like a one-time kind of run through my dungeon again. So
yes, because then it's now newly in the front of your dungeon.
It's not a bad one to get now and build early, because you can put it closer to this end of the dungeon, and then when you move it up, it'll end up.
That'll certainly get me 1 soul.
It seems like it should.
But I feel like with my dungeon archives, the Inside Out is a really good trap room for me. It also gets me 2 symbols, a thief and a cleric. I'm gonna get it.
Fun.
Nice.
Roll.
Okay, so can I still go in the library?
You can.
Since the spot's open.
Actually, yeah.
So I can attract a mage.
A cute little, where's Waldo looking dude.
His beard reaches all the way to the floor.
I like the
wise beard wandering
do you have beard envy?
I do have beard envy.
A little bit of beard envy. It's a really styling beard.
What's the most beard you've ever had, Chris?
Just a little more than this. I I don't grow as beautiful a beard, I'm afraid.
You're a beard light man.
I'm a beard light man.
But you are a beard man.
I do. Yeah, I think it helps. It helps frame the face.
I think it's lovely.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
My
Thank
husband
you.
cannot grow a beard, and you know those early COVID days where you did weird stuff? One time I used like my stage makeup kit and stippled him one.
Okay.
And now we know what
Really?
he looks like.
And what'd you think?
He's always handsome.
Okay. There you go.
Yeah.
Great
He
answer.
is handsome.
With or without. But yeah, that baby face can't grow a beard. No. Mm-mm. All right, so.
Okay, so I've gotten there.
Yeah.
And then I can,
Draft either that room or that spell.
Slim Pickens.
yeah, I sort of like this one. I could move this room and any hero in it from the dungeon.
Hey,
Awesome.
we
Yeah.
took away your decision fatigue. You're welcome.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right, guys. So we've placed our minions. We've drafted our cards. The heroes are here, enticing us with their hero-ness. And now we're going to do the build phase.
Ugh, I love that for us.
Build phase is build one card face down. If it's an ordinary room, which is one of our little silver icon rooms, you can build it anywhere in your dungeon, including on top of another card. If it is an advanced room with that cute little gold symbol, that can only be built on top of a room that shares a treasure value with it. So if Becca had this, she could build it here, but I could not build it here because the treasure icons don't match.
A thief is not a mage.
No.
Is a mage a thief?
Oh, I like
Only
this.
if it doesn't have their name written on the front page of the book.
I'm building Zaya.
Ready.
And everybody, we reveal
Reveal.
simultaneously.
All right.
All right, tell us
Ooh.
about your build phase.
I built this room enhancing obelisk.
Ooh.
It brings out the natural light of your dungeon, and once per turn, an opponent may discard a spell card to give this room -2 damage. It starts with 2 damage, but you guys can nerf it and hose me pretty easily. But I
That's
like
very
it's
fun.
just it's gorgeous. I love
Okay.
the glowiness.
Yeah.
What did you
it's
do?
Nice to set up crystals. I have a kobold union.
Oh.
More gold for kobolds. This is a monster room, and it's next to a trap room. And it says, when you build this room, give all trap rooms adjacent to this room a +1 counter.
Look at you go.
I have comboed a little bit. I am sad because I thought it would be an ongoing for all adjacent trap rooms, and I'm realizing now, I was like, oh, I'll put it in so it can
Yeah,
be in
it's
between.
when you build it. Yeah.
So it's a good one to build on top of another room for that reason, but you know
Right.
what?
This is not bad.
I'm
too.
not obsessed.
I am seeing you as the threat. I'm just going to say that. You are the threat.
What?
Toi. Well, what do you got?
I've got.
I only know so much French, so I think that's right.
I may not. I really don't know.
No, it works for me.
Okay.
Oh, yes. It is in a phrase that I know, yeah.
We. I built the boardwalk because that's where all the heroes go. They're going under the boardwalk. We're gonna stab, stab, stab.
I'm on a
Okay.
boardwalk.
Trap room. When I built this room, give one other trap room in my dungeon a +1 counter.
Ow, it hurts real
You
bad.
guys are comboing left and right.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I have the most attractive dungeon. I just have
That obelisk looks pretty sweet.
Yeah, the
tchotchkes.
wind-up trap is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Cute, but deadly. Okay.
Okay.
We've done our build, and now what we're going to do is the minion phase. So we're going to resolve whatever we've got with our minions. I will go first as the first player.
I don't like that you called me a threat a moment
And
ago.
well, yeah, that was foreshadowing. Dun, dun, dun. So I'm giving you the initiate,
Oh, no, me!
and you may deal with them with a giant +2 heart icon on them. So
So I have 1, 2, 3
Yeah.
power in my rooms, and this is 6, 7, 8.
maybe
We'll
you
see how
have
it
some
goes.
spells that does something fancy, but you're gonna
Okay.
have to do something. So Becca, your minion is purple.
Yeah.
So you're gonna draw a spell card from the deck and discard a spell card.
Okay, I'm drawing a spell. It's pretty good. Okay, and then I have to discard one.
Yeah, and we'll start a discard pile right here to Ruel's side of that deck.
Okay.
This won't help me this turn, so I'm getting rid of the back rooms. All right.
Oh.
Such cool art, though.
Yeah.
And Ruel, you're just gonna have to remember you've got an extra mage room.
Yeah, so I've got 2 mage symbols, and I've got 2, what are the money bags again? Those are the thieves.
Oh man, wait a minute. You're the threat. I've been bamboozled.
Oh.
It's not too late. I think it's too late. Remember this for next time.
I think it is. So we're gonna adventure now, and the adventure phase, well, the bait phase, I guess, comes first. Heroes are gonna look around and they're gonna say, where do I feel like going? Our thief will look around first. We've got 2 thief treasures over here. We've got 2 thief treasures here.
Just one for me.
Just one for Becca. So this thief says there's a tie. I'm gonna stay in town. I'm just gonna hang out.
Oh.
Now the mage.
The mage looks around and says, 1 mage treasure in Chris's dungeon, 1 mage treasure in Becca's dungeon, 1 mage treasure plus a mage treasure in Ruel's dungeon. And indeed,
Come on, mage.
the mage goes adventuring.
All right.
Yikes.
So
Looks like he can do it.
I would normally process heroes first, but Becca, you are up because I have no heroes. I am a lonely boss.
Alas, this hero initiate, she wanders bravely with 2 green thumbs, I believe. Maybe little green fireballs in her hands.
Yeah.
she just likes plants.
My hands are on fire.
Quick, I need to find a pool of water. She runs, barreling through my dungeon, through the Cobalt Union, through the dungeon archives, and takes 1, 2, 3 damage, which is not enough, and meets the Emperor Dodo, who says, "What are you doing here? Ow, why did you punch me?"
Just smacks him upside his or her beak. Yeah.
I'm gonna say his.
His? Okay.
Emperor Dodo. Yeah.
Oh, I guess Emperor. Yeah.
Yeah, Dodo. All right.
Dodo.
Mage gonna go towards his oozeness. Goes over to the boardwalk here, and then the firebomb storage, right?
Yeah.
So boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
That's 4 booms.
That's
There's 4 booms. Boom. Shakalaka.
The mage is
The
slain.
mage has been slain. Do I put him under the boss?
I mean, you can.
Okay,
It doesn't really matter.
Wounds under and souls to the right
Souls
is
to the
how
right.
I'll
That is
play it.
classic boss monster methodology. But, you know, you're the boss. You can do whatever you want.
We got
I want
rules
it
here.
slightly askew.
I hate it. I hate it. A heart attack.
That's how
Everything else is aligned. Okay.
Do that for 1 turn.
Okay.
At the end of this round of infamy, we're gonna recover our guys. Is this mine?
Yeah, you're red
I'm
like
right,
your
little
beard
minions.
grows.
That's exactly, yes, that was the mnemonic. Okay, we are going to pass the first player marker
Hello.
to Becca. We are going to restock the town and the rooms. This person will get discarded.
No one wanted that spell.
No one wanted that stinky spell.
Okay, is there an order of heroes first or
It
spell
doesn't.
and room?
You do spells and those folks.
All right.
I'm gonna bring out the heroes. We've got a mage. We've got a cleric. Hero number 3 is the criminal. Pretty smooth, by the way.
I see what you did there. Well played.
When this hero enters town, immediately place them in the hideout. So he's going over there. All right. That's what we got. And so we start again. And Becca, you are our lead this time. You get to do the minion phase first.
Okay, I need to make better choices this time. I see I've got no fighters, which is my strength. And there's a mage, but that's a 6. This is it's gonna be tough, not gonna lie. And how will I ever lure them? Does anybody have any cleric symbols? You have 1.
I have 1.
No.
These are 6 pointers.
Nobody wants a 6-pointer.
Nobody, they look mean.
Choices. Okay, I think it sounds great. Can you tell me what this temple ability is?
Yeah, that's just grab the last card in the market, whatever it is.
Oh.
So if you want to get 2 cards during your draft, you'll get 1 during the regular draft, and then whatever's left over at the end, you'll also get that.
That sounds pretty sweet. I'm in.
That's very cool.
Oh, wait, no, hold on. I want to always visit the library because then my dungeon archives gets better. So I'll just take another mage.
Hey.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Take
and
my
what card?
mage spot.
What card will you draft?
Gosh, the Cryptid Chrysalis. When you build this room, either discard and draw a spell or give this room a +1 counter seems good. And it gives me some powerful symbols.
And it's a monster room, which your emperor doth like.
Oh, only monster rooms
That's
does the Emperor
right.
like. Okay, good to know. And that's me.
Okay, this one here is I draw a
room from the top of the room deck. So if you don't love the selection here, like if you really wanted a mage room, you could gamble and go after that one.
Yeah, we're gonna gamble.
Gambling.
Gambling's my middle name.
And you will draft a card? Nope. Draft a card from here.
Here.
Later on, you'll get that.
Then I get it. Okay, cool.
Ruel Gaviola.
That's what they call me. Whenever a hero enters your dungeon, this. Ooh.
Now it's advanced, so it must be played on top of
something else, right?
another.
But you have
thief.
some matching treasures there. So
Yep.
yeah, that's not bad.
So I could build over this, yeah, which I'll probably do there. Because I've already done that power. Because these are one-time abilities, right? That's just when you're building
When you
it.
build.
If it says when you build, it's literally when you place it or
Okay.
reveal it, I guess.
Cool. And then this says whenever a hero with +2 enters, does that +2 exactly or
Any one of those tokens.
any one of those tokens?
These tokens that you get when you send the hero to yourself or someone else
Okay.
using this ability.
Cool. I will draft this one. False Art Gallery.
I'm gonna tour my own dungeon.
Whoa!
I love it. I'm gonna do the one visit my wind up trap and wind it up. I will give it a +1 counter.
Oh, that's cool.
That's a good power.
I can just do that every turn.
I like that.
So that's fun. Okay, and I will draft.
Was I supposed to add the one immediately when my minion visited the library?
Yes,
All
you can
right,
do that.
we're at 3.
Wow. So that one just gets stronger.
But we've only visited it. Oh gosh.
The Cobalt Union gave it 1.
Oh, see,
Wow.
she's the threat. I can tell.
I'm not-
You were right the first time.
threat.
You were right the first time.
I was right the first. I should have gone with my first instinct. I should trust my gut.
skew. Don't
I should
worry
trust
about
my
it.
Score
gut.
This is
is
skew.
1, 0, -1. You tell me.
I stand by
And you did this.
stand by my previous assertion. I'm gonna draft a what is that? What does that stealth say? Choose a dungeon.
Ignore all +1 counters in that dungeon until end of turn.
That's fantastically mean. I'm doing that.
Why would
Yeah.
you ever do that? There's a summoning circle.
No,
You love summoning
I'm
circles.
looking at the threat over there and thinking someone needs to deal with this threat because you two won't do it. Okay. What do we do next? We build.
We build.
We build. Let's
Okay.
build. Ooh, I like that.
So I'm going to build over the boardwalk.
Over the boardwalk.
I'm building on top of this. Over the boardwalk.
We can work that song the whole game.
Oh, yeah.
We just need to come up with new lyrics.
That's why I'm covering it. I'm tired of that song.
That's true. We got to move on.
Oh, that was so like one turn ago.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's turn.
Okay.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Boom. False Art Gallery.
All right, first player, what did you build?
Oh, a guard rabbit. These are a deadly rabbit with red eyes and lots of corpses around it.
Oh.
Rabbit stew coming up.
Yeah, the rabbit is actually making the stew, and turns out it's people.
It is.
When a room in your dungeon would gain a +1 counter, I have one that kind of likes doing that. I can place it on this room instead.
Yeah.
Spread out the love a little bit.
Look at the synergy.
Very
Nothing
nice.
says threat like synergy.
I didn't make this brilliant game with all this wonderful synergy.
I built the False Art Gallery. It's an advanced trap room. Whenever a hero with +2 heart enters your dungeon, this room gains a +1 counter. And there's another thief, so I've got 2 thieves.
And that's big damage right there.
Yeah.
Really?
You're already doing 6 damage. You're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 damage. I'm doing like negative damage over here. I actually help heroes when they come in.
Friendliest
Give him a
dungeon
back
ever.
I
massage.
ban. You look so tense.
Yeah.
Still right here.
Do you want some
massage.
treasure? Take it. I got more in the back.
I built a is it Neanderthal?
I think both are correct.
Okay.
Really?
That sounds
It's
kind
not
of.
Neanderthal?
It's either or. I had a class in high school that I got kicked out of, so I don't know. But in the first couple weeks of class, it was a class all about Neanderthals.
I feel like
that's how he
there's
said
a
it.
story. I'm
Wow.
more interested in the how you got kicked out than
Me
I
too.
am in the how to pronounce Neanderthal.
Do you think I dropped that just to? That's a Patreon only benefit.
Good.
Smart.
You heard it here, folks. I get to when I build this room, I draw 2 spell cards. So whatever this shaman is doing, he's doing it well.
1 and 2.
Oh, look at this, guys.
Oh, man.
Did I tell you spells win the game in Boss Monster?
Wait,
No,
what?
you didn't.
Spells
Why did you
win
say that?
the game.
Wow.
Because then you would have called me a threat, and we don't want that.
You are the threat.
Definitely the
sir.
threat.
Okay, that was the build phase. Now we will resolve our minions in first player order. So purple minion is granting you
Just another mage symbol, which ties us.
Okay, so that'll keep me from getting that mage.
Which is probably good for you.
Actually, yeah, I'm not.
Remember, I
I'm
did
not
you this
sad.
favor.
I will. I will. And Ruel, what did you do?
I got a room card, right?
Yeah, you get to draw right off the top of the room deck. And did I tell you room cards win the game? Because room cards win the game.
That is a lie. That is a bold-faced lie.
So true. And this is when I probably would have dropped this down. Not that I don't mind having it already, but I'm winding up the trap.
I got excited. That was on me.
The +1 tokens, there's just something about them.
They're satisfying.
They're satisfying. All right, so off we go to luring, baiting. There's some word for this.
It's the bait phase.
It's the bait phase.
Inviting.
That seems vaguely dehumanizing to our little heroes. I'm gonna lead
Isn't
and
that what
enlighten.
this game is all about?
They are fodder for our dungeons.
Eat them up into little coin souls.
Ruel, this thief.
Oh, we tied.
We tied again. Again. So the thief
I forgot about
cannot
that.
make up his mind.
Okay.
The mage is actually super tied. Wait a minute.
Oh, wait.
1, 2.
Oh.
1, 2, 1.
Plus.
Yeah. No, I just
Oh,
had
that's
one.
your
That's
two.
my two.
Oh,
That's my
okay.
two.
All right. I feel very justified. Okay. The cleric looks around.
Not I.
Not I.
You have one.
Oh, darn it. This is not going to be good. And the criminal's not going to go anywhere because landmark-bound heroes, they have to be sent somewhere. So they're gonna sit there until we send them off.
I can hide out till someone sends me somewhere.
All right, and
So smooth.
Yeah, so I'm the only person here.
At face value, it looks like you only have 4 damage, but that cleric has 6 health.
He does. He's Paul Reitman, hero at law. Have you been unfairly harmed by a boss monster? Have you been accused of being a werewolf? Who wrote this?
That's great.
I think I know.
Okay. I'm going to do a thing. I'm going to play Super, which is a super spell. I'm going to deal
You were right.
3 damage to a hero in my dungeon.
Ooh.
So I'm going to go 0. And then I'll do the 3 damage to him, take him down to 3. Now here, once per turn, an opponent may discard a spell card to give this room -2.
Oh.
So if you are feeling particularly malicious, one of you may discard a spell card. Maybe I have a...
Up to you?
Don't everybody jump in at once. See, this is what I can count on the selfishness of you two to let him through. Going once, going twice.
Well, you have the most spell cards, so
That's
if
the
you
thing,
want to
yeah. I'm holding on to my spell cards.
All right, so there we go. He's gonna get down to 4. This gets him down to 2, and my super spell will do the final bit of damage, giving me my first soul
Nice.
of the game.
I'd like everyone to notice that I'm losing, so you two are each other's enemies now, I presume?
That
We are the
sounds
threats.
exactly like what a threat would say. All right.
Last guy who had a problem with me is over there in the
That's
corner.
right. That's right. Don't trust her. Okay. Grab your minions back to your lairs. Clear the summoning circle, which is a lovely little piece of art, but clear it out of there. And then we're going to start over.
All right.
Okay, first player.
All right. First player. Do we have to?
Yeah, let's
Reseed.
restock our market. I will bring out heroes while that happens.
Okay. Got some rooms coming up.
The researcher comes out and goes straight to the library.
Ooh.
The fighter comes out. He's a cute little bunny. A lot of bunnies in this game. The gladiator comes out and heads straight to the stadium.
Wow.
So yeah, we've lost a lot of our action spots here. The heroes are clogging up the works, and we need to clear them out.
Okay. So this is minion phase, right? This is where I'm placing minions.
It is.
So this is where I'm going to place this minion right here, because I want to bring the researcher, check out my fancy new dungeon.
Check out my fancy new
You
dungeon.
can bring it to yourself.
Yes.
And these guys in the landmarks, they completely ignore the standard bidding of treasures in the dungeons. They're gonna sit there regardless of what your treasure situation is, and they're a nice way to sort of make sure you get heroes or to make sure you hose an opponent with them.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to do what? I feel like So so we've lost the little treasure modifiers here, and I'm in the lead on the mage, right? On mage treasures.
I have one.
I have one.
I have 2.
That's more.
Wait. Yes.
Okay.
Good math.
Are we sure?
Great math.
Let's do it. Let's do it again. I'm gonna
Carry
be.
the 2 and yes.
Carry
Gonna
the
be
2.
boring. I'm winding up my wind-up trap again.
Yeah, that makes
Oh
sense.
wait, Ruel, you didn't draft from the market.
Oh, I've got to drop one here.
You have one job as a boss.
One
Ruel.
job.
One
as a
job
boss.
is to draft rooms.
Ooh. Okay, mouse trap. I like that. That's dealing damage. We're gonna build this room, either discard, draw a spell, or give this room a +1 counter. That's a monster room. Ooh, and that is a mage one. This one here, 2 cleric symbols. When you build or uncover this room, take a random spell from the discard pile. Oh, that's sort of cool. Psychic stall. And finally, we have chill, stun one. What is a stun 1 room in any dungeon?
The stun will remove that room's damage for the turn.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's sort of mean. I like that.
And
one.
because it's got both build and adventure phase icons up there at the top, you can actually play it as someone's processing heroes, and it's kind of a nasty surprise.
Oh, yeah, those are always the best ones. Well, I like this. Cryptid Chrysalis. When I build this room, either discard and draw a spell, or give this room a +1 counter. It's got 2 different symbols there. I will be drafting that room.
I'll be drafting it. Okay, I'm gonna go for Psychic Stall, which maybe gives me a shot at getting my super spell back, which I very much enjoyed.
Oh, I forgot your super spell was in there.
No, you can't.
It's super.
All right, there's not a lot of spaces that are very interesting to go to, so I guess I'm just gonna have to send this criminal someone's way and take chill.
Oh, chill. That was super chill of you.
Chill.
Are we ready to build?
We're ready to build.
Okay.
Oh.
Who do we want to build? Dun dun dun.
Ready.
Shoot.
Oh, there's always one boss.
Yeah, that's the guy.
He's just oozing all over his room. Okay.
Get your ooziness together. And reveal.
Reveal!
Ooh. All right.
Ooze.
Ooh, Ruel, what did you do?
I did do the Cryptid Chrysalis. So when I build this room, either discard and draw a spell, or give this room a +1 counter. I'm gonna give it a +1 counter.
Oh, that's fine.
I built the exact same room.
Did you really?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna give it a +1 counter.
Okay.
Gosh. Okay, I built Curse Statue. It's another action spot. I'm just that guy. This time when I visit my own Curse Statue room, I get to draw a spell card.
But I heard spells win you the game.
Spells win you the game, 100%.
Darn it! I was told that rooms win you the game.
100%. Okay.
I guess they're both true.
We're on to the bait phase. So,
Starting with the thief?
thief.
Okay, I have 1 treasure.
I have 2.
I have 2.
Nowhere. Mage.
I have 2.
I have 2.
I have 2.
Oh, come on.
Nowhere. Fighter. I have 4.
I have 0.
I have 1.
I will
What
take a
happened?
fighter.
4.
Okay, and
Okay.
do we decide on these next?
So in Ruel first will, sorry, we were supposed to resolve those after we build. So Ruel, you'll actually get to send that person to whichever
Oh.
dungeon you
Oh,
want.
technically, this happens first.
Yeah.
Okay.
So researchers coming over here, it says, hey, look at this cool dungeon with lots of stuff to research.
Give them a +2 heart if you would. They're bigger and tougher and better, researcher.
Okay.
And Becca, where's that smooth criminal going?
Well, this is hard because you each have 1 point, but if Ruel's bringing someone to his dungeon,
Yeah.
maybe he wants to bring someone else?
So he has this false art, that's hard for me to say, false art gallery. Whenever a hero with a +2 counter enters this dungeon, this room gains a +1 counter. So you
it
might
looks
actually
like
be
he'd have
pumping him up.
9 or 10, and that's no good. I don't want to give him points. So let's see. Can you take? Maybe I take this.
You could, if you can kill him, it's not
1,
bad.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You only have 6, so the 8 would kill you unless you play one of your spells. Now, if I take him, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can
Oh,
take it.
perfect. Nice.
Oh, he's mine.
Yeah.
Hello, criminal.
Mine. All right.
Mine.
Yeah, okay. So then we would have done the baiting. You would have gotten that fighter, and now we do
I'd
the
love
thing.
to.
Okay.
When I built, will you guys let me retcon a little bit? I
Sure.
forgot I have a rabbit in the guard
Oh,
rabbit
that's
room.
right, yeah.
When a room in your dungeon would gain a +1, you can place it on this room instead. Since I only did that just this round, do you
Yep.
allow it?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
It didn't make any difference in the
We're not
count.
made
I
of
just like it
stone,
there.
Becca. Of course we do. Well, this guy's made of stone.
Oh yeah, no, that's
Actually,
good.
he is made of
He
stone.
is made of stone.
All right, Ruel,
Okay.
what do you got?
So the researcher, because he's here, this one, whenever a hero with this +2 enters, this room gains a +1.
Interesting.
Okay, so that goes there. And now the researcher, hey, look at this cool little dungeon I found. I'm going to research
One moment, if you would, Ruel.
it. And he says, wait,
Is this
I got to chill.
permanently?
One moment.
Oh,
I'm going to play stealth. And what stealth does is I choose a dungeon, and we're going to ignore all the +1 counters in that dungeon until end of turn. And I would like to ignore your +1 counters.
all these.
All of
A
them.
dungeon.
Oh, it's for the dungeon. That's okay.
Dungeon.
Okay.
So right now, without those, you're only doing 6 damage.
Can I play a spell?
Of course you can.
Okay.
Question about the +1 counter on the false art gallery. Does it stay there or is it till end of turn?
So counters are permanent.
Love it.
Counters will
Okay.
stay there.
Congrats.
If it says gains +2 until end of turn or something like that, then we don't do a counter. We just
Okay.
do that as a virtual currency.
I'm going to play the back rooms.
No, what does that do?
Choose any one room in my dungeon. Choose one room in any dungeon. Until end of turn, it deals +2 for each room stacked underneath it.
Oh,
So that'll go here.
dang.
Right? So I've got 8 here.
Yeah.
We're ignoring these. So 1, 4 with this, +2, 6, and then this 8.
You sir, are a cad.
Aha.
It's good you didn't tell me you were going to play that card because then I would have sent him the criminal and then...
I know.
Another soul
I
for this
know.
dungeon.
Okay.
And now it is turned straight.
Oh.
It is no longer askew.
Power move.
Thank you.
Yes. You're
Power
Thank you
welcome.
for honoring
All right, Becca.
handshake deal.
Yes. Becca.
Me?
Oh, wait.
Oh, you have no heroes at your door.
Thank you for
They
pointing
will
that
come.
out.
They will
No,
come.
okay,
Yeah.
don't pity me.
You know,
I'm gonna get there. I
keep
will.
putting yourself out there. Maybe join some hero apps.
Have you tried smiling more?
Oh, I regret everything that I've said today. Okay, you don't have to smile if you don't want to.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. First, criminal with the power of 8 is coming in. They're gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's just what we
Nice.
need. And I got my first soul. And then this little fighter only has 4.
Beat it to death.
Yeah, it was a bunny.
The cute little.
Rabbit transformed warrior. After being turned into a rabbit by a witch's curse, this brave knight decided to just hop with it.
Hop with it, baby.
Hop along.
Just hop
Oh,
with
it.
I was supposed to discard my spell. There it goes
This now you are both threats. I'm
Thank you.
feeling
there. Yay.
I'm feeling threatened. And I'm not doing well.
Take
Okay.
our minions back.
Minions back, and we move on. This guy gets discarded.
player.
Hey, I'm first player again. I'm gonna get the mojo back. On
All
this.
right.
It's coming.
All right. Now heroes. We're gonna get to a spot here with our heroes where we filled up the town row. We only do 3 up to this 3-player spot in a 3-player game. So the next hero that comes out pushes out this guy. He's gonna go down to the hideout because he's a thief.
Typical.
All right. The third hero who comes out now pushes out this mage. They go down there. And so here we go. We start to really start moving through these heroes. And as soon as we've gone through the main hero deck, we're going to get to the epic heroes.
Ooh.
And they are big and mean and surly.
All right.
But our
Alright.
dungeons are getting stronger.
Okay, so I'm first player. That's a lot of fighter treasure over there, Becca. I'm feeling like Becca's kind of locked in the fighter treasure.
Yeah. All those swords. I've got 2 thieves and 2 mages.
You and I
which
need
I
to
think we need to
Stop fighting
change.
over the thieves.
Yeah.
Like, make a decision.
Yeah.
Simba. Okay. Yeah, I don't like the idea of Becca getting all these fighters. So I'm just going to do the sort of classic move there. And I'm going to take... Ooh, I think I like this. Count's Hall. Once per turn, if a hero dies in this room, give this room a +1 counter. Oh, I do like.
Me next. That's
Yeah.
exciting. Okay, I am going to do something very similar. These are the same to me. They're a value of 8 person I will send through. And then I'm going to take a monster room because that's what my emperor likes. Break room. Pay your minion to give each monster room adjacent to this room +2 this turn. It's kind of a bummer to put on the end. Or a frozen monster room. The first hero to enter this room each turn takes no damage from this room.
Oh.
It's got to defrost first.
That's right.
And they're both more fighter symbols, which I do have a fair amount of.
Maybe you have that locked up. Maybe you need to keep it locked up.
If I can get a bunch of heroes to come visit me, maybe I don't care about the first one. And 3 is more than 0, so I'll take it.
This is correct.
Cool. Okay, minions going right here.
What?
Yeah. And then what do I have? I have a choice between this one. Break room. Give each monster a room adjacent to this room +2 this turn. Oh, this is another action.
That's an action spot. So you visit there and you pump up the rooms around the break room.
Okay, but if I'm not there, then this does not trigger.
Does a whole lot of buckus.
Nada.
As my grandfather used to say.
Well, this might be good in the future. Well, let's see what else we have. We have the decoy boss. Gain the effects of an unoccupied action spot in town, which does mean nothing at this point. So I'm going to take the break room.
Okay.
Take the break room.
Yeah. Break room's always my favorite room.
Build time.
Build time.
Build time.
Okay.
Y'all ready for a build phase?
We are. And one point of order, by the way, this does not count as visiting the library, so it would not power up your dungeon archives. We have to see the word.
That makes a lot of sense. I had assumed, but it's good to clarify.
You know. These and other rules I will make up on the fly to neutralize you guys.
That seems like the benefit of being a game designer.
It is. Yeah. It really is.
And who's the real threat?
Who's the real
game designers?
Yeah, we gotta take them all out. Send them to our dungeons.
Okay, I'm gonna do this.
Oh wait, I'm changing my mind.
You're covering up?
I'm covering up. But what might I be building? That's the true mystery. Okay, we've built. It's time to reveal.
Okay.
Da-da-da.
Break room.
I've leveled up.
Yes, you have. What happens when you level up, Becca?
Oh my goodness. Well, when I play the 5th room into my dungeon, I get to do my boss's level up ability, which for me is give all monster rooms in your dungeon a +1 counter.
Oh dear. Nice. And you have a lot of monster rooms.
Just 3? 4?
4 monster rooms.
Good thing you pointed out to me that a monster room specifically is not the same as all rooms. There's trap rooms.
But I feel like you did pretty well with this. I'm not feeling too sorry for you.
Thank you. No, I'm telling you, this is all your fault. And I appreciate you.
Okay.
Well, I went out of turn order, but I'll just be adding my tokens over here. Don't mind me.
Oh, goodness gracious. Now, you do have, when a room in your dungeon would gain a +1 counter, you may place it on this room instead. So if for some weird reason, or incredibly strategery reason, you wanted to make the biggest guard rabbit ever, you could. I don't know what the
guard rabbit.
What the strategy might be, but who knows how your wily mind works.
It's wily.
It's wily. Ruel.
I built the break room because every good dungeon needs a break room.
Indeed.
So monster room, this is the one with the action space. So when I place my minion here, give each monster room adjacent to this room +2 for the turn.
And we should note that this is a prototype copy of the game, and the real version, these cute little guys will be wooden meeples that fit right on those little action spots. Not that you're not cute, you're adorable.
They're kind of shy guys in our version.
I built the Count's Hall, which is a very dramatic picture here of a count being like super drama person. Once per turn, if a hero dies in this room, give this room a +1 counter. So I kind of I think that's cool.
Yeah.
So you want to draw in 4-pointer guys.
I do. I want to kill them right there.
I want to kill you here on the table.
So how to do that? Yeah. Now we bait.
All right.
Okay.
Oh wait, no. First we minion. So
minion versus bait.
Let's send our minions out.
Cool.
I'll go first. I'm red. I'm gonna send the gladiator to moi, and I need a +2 heart token for this very burly gladiator.
Just get these friends ready with their +2.
Becca, you're moving out the mage.
The mage. All right. So let's see. 8 power. I think I got it. I'll bring it my way.
All right.
Did it my way.
My way. And then let's bring this thief over here with the +2. Gonna check out this dungeon.
Good sound effects.
We're keeping them all for ourselves.
Yeah.
Okay, now is it Beatty time?
It is Beatty time.
Let's get Beatty.
Becca's magical sword emporium over there is going to take both of these fighters, and I don't think.
Are we still tied on everything?
Don't say that, Ruel.
I've got 2 mages, 2 thieves, and 1 stabby stab, which
No,
I'm
you
cool.
have
I
two
got you beat
stabby
on the
stabs.
stabby stab.
Oh, 2 stab, but you've got, yeah.
So Becca gets both of those.
Oh my
I have
goodness.
1,
And not
2,
that it
3.
matters here, but
It's
they'll
5.
enter your dungeon in sort of a left to right order.
Here
so,
we
yeah,
go. Got
that's
it. Lined
yeah.
up.
Very rarely matters, but sometimes.
Well, the first hero to enter this room each turn takes
That's
no
why it
damage.
might matter,
It
yeah.
matters.
Okay.
So the thief, yeah, goodness gracious. Are we
We're
still...
still trying to get these thieves
We
out
need to get
here.
our act together.
So you two are
Yeah.
tied at 2 thieves symbols.
We are. So they're just going to slide on down to the front of the
Okay.
town. That rhymed. And now we can do the thing. I have the gladiator. The only way I can slay said gladiator is by playing bad advice. I choose a hero in my dungeon, and I ignore all heart counters on that hero until end of turn.
Oh, nice.
So I'm going to get rid of that heart counter, and I'm going to do 2, 4, 6.
Always listen to the heart.
Always listen to your heart.
That's why it's bad advice.
It is yeah, you really shouldn't. Okay, and I'm stacking here because I'm polite and I'm getting out of the way of Ruel's
Oh,
dungeon.
okay.
That's fine.
I appreciate it.
Wow.
Yeah, betcha.
And
Very
you'll
nice.
you refuse to take any wounds,
You
I
betcha.
see.
I will never be wounded.
Okay.
Becca, you've got like a smorgasbord of heroes over there.
We're Schmorgan. We're Borgin.
It's Morgan time.
Yeah. Okay, so I've got first a mage with a health of 8, not taking anything in the frozen monster room, but then takes 1. 7,
Jeez.
8, dies in the Kobold Union, never even makes it to the dungeon archives.
Wow.
Wow.
And I get your soul. Next, we got a fighter with 6, takes 4 damage in the first room, 5 in the second. Real dead in this guard rabbit room.
That rabbit is crushing it.
The rabbit's trouble.
Yeah.
And the fighter with 6 again is gonna do the same. 4, 5, dies in the guard rabbit room.
You have nothing that can stop this onslaught of...
I mean, I have one that will barely. It doesn't even make a dent, honestly.
Okay,
And
all
with
right.
that, yeah.
All right.
This room's been good luck for me recently. I'm
Yeah.
so sorry.
Okay,
I
great.
did put some luck
Yeah.
in the walls.
Okay, thief.
Thief.
Got 8, so boom, boom. There's 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wah, wah.
Dead in the firebomb
And
storage.
don't you trigger your false art gallery?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, whenever a hero, this gains a +1. Thank you.
And did I not visit my wind-up trap twice? Should I not have
You
a second?
Yeah, what happened to
Definitely.
the?
Definitely had a second.
I forgot to do. That's why it's smart to just do it when you go there. You were
Yeah.
right.
Okay,
Okay.
so Becca has 5 souls halfway there.
Yeah.
Just FYI.
This is not.
See?
This is not bode well.
I'm
Minions
not
back.
upset. I'm okay with this, actually.
Okay.
Feels good for me.
Here's your
All right.
minion.
Restock our. Oh, we're gonna lose the decoy boss from the market. Out comes the mage. Out comes a thief. Out comes the layabout. When this hero enters town, immediately place them in the tavern.
Ah.
Now
yes.
the tavern, you'll notice when we can put any number of heroes in the tavern. We're always only assigning the top hero though when we go here, and we're giving them -2 health. So it's actually easier to kill heroes in the tavern.
Nice.
That was 1, 2, 3. Okay.
That makes a lot of sense.
They've
That's
had
thematic.
a couple of pints of
You gotta
weed.
keep them moving, get them a little liquored up, and
Yep.
there you go.
I noticed there's no fighters.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Oh, yay. Yay. Cool.
There's no fighters. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have to do something to get a little.
And there's no thief rooms in the
Yeah.
in the market.
In the market. Okay.
Okay.
So in that case,
I'm
who's
first up.
Okay, Becca's first.
And you two already have 2 thief symbols each. It's really hard to compete with that. So I think what I'm gonna do is go to the library to get an extra mage symbol. And I'm just gonna, right now while I'm thinking about it, add one to my dungeon archives because I visited the library.
I'm actually gonna have you not do that just yet.
Okay, I'll hold it nearby so I
Hold it
remember.
nearby so you remember it, but I may be doing something,
Shiesty.
well, at the very least, not nice.
Okay. So now I'm going to place this here so I can get that thief symbol.
A hideout.
Hideout, yeah. Because I've got 2, you've got 2, and I want to break this tie.
How rude, sir.
I want to break this tie.
How rude.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to draft my card.
Oh, and then we
I've already leveled up from my monster room situation. When I build this room, I could draw 2 spell cards. Or when I build this room, place it on a +1 counter on it. You can remove 2 +1 counters from your dungeon to cancel a played spell. Well, that seems like something I might need. Based on knowledge another player has given me.
Ruel, what does archaeology do?
Archaeology. What this does is choose 1 room in your dungeon until end of turn. It also has the treasure symbols of every room stacked beneath it.
Oh,
Interesting.
That does nothing for me. Okay.
You don't have anything underneath that?
I do, but they're not thieves.
Oh, they're not the
I want
thieves.
thieves.
Yeah, okay. In that case, oh, maybe I do take this. Or I can take this one. In this room, yeah. Wait a second, how many? Becca's got all those swords.
4, 5.
There's no
luck.
competing with those.
Okay. Well, I'll take the Neanderthal shaman room.
Well said.
Thank you.
Well said. I'm gonna do like the pitiful pity move and go to the tavern and take the layabout. And I'm gonna grab
Souls are souls, you know?
That's the thing.
souls are
like
They'll
at the
count
end of
for
the
one.
day, one soul tastes as tasty as another.
Exactly.
Unless they're epic.
These are just a little more marinated than the
They
other
are.
souls.
Ooh,
That's
yeah.
it.
I like
yeah.
the way you
Yeah.
put that. Okay.
Aged.
What are we at? The build phase here?
I guess
Yeah,
so.
that's
Gosh,
right.
I'm
Let's
conflicted.
Build some rooms.
The tricky part is, okay, if I'm just building on top of another room, not an advanced room, but just any old room, do I have to pay attention to the symbols?
You don't. If it's an ordinary room, you can put it anywhere. But one downside of a token-heavy dungeon is that if you build on top of a room with tokens on it, the tokens go bye-bye.
Oh yeah, that's why we've been
so
moving our tokens. That's why this guard rabbit is very helpful.
Now this phase, we're actually going to build in order. So Becca's going to build first because I have sneakery.
Do we build before we minion?
We do build before
Okay.
we minion, yeah.
Okay.
It's just that we've done it so many times that you would think that makes it easier to remember, and yet here we are.
And yet,
So you're saying you're gonna do something terrible.
Look at those spell cards.
it's not going to be that terrible, but it'll make me feel better about myself since I'm pretty clearly losing this this game.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. I'll build here. Floor walker tunnel. So this is once per room. I move this room and any hero in front of your dungeon. I now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You have leveled up. What
Leveled
happens
up.
when his oozeness levels up?
His oozeness, place 3 +1 counters in rooms in your dungeon or draw 2 spells. I'm going to draw 2 spells.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay. Ooh.
Zness.
During my build phase, I'm going to build a card here, and I'm going to play 2 spells. 2 beautiful spells. One spell will be archaeology. Choose 1 room in your dungeon until end of turn. It also has the treasure symbols of every room stacked beneath it. So I'm going to gain 1 mage treasure there towards my mage
Nice.
count at least. The cleric doesn't seem to be doing me a lot. I am then going to play Safety Audit on Becca's dungeon.
I have one of those. I mean, I've seen that card.
I am
Safety
sending
audit.
a very snoopy kobold into your dungeon. You will discard all +1 counters from any room in any dungeon that has 4 or more +1 counters. And so if you had taken
4.
those counters,
Oh my goodness.
I was really hoping you were going to take them and stack them on that thing. So Becca, this is why the order of this mattered.
I'm
because
glad I didn't.
You'll keep these, but you'll lose the 4 on Guard Rabbit, I'm afraid.
Oh, the rabbit.
This is bad for me. This is very bad.
I have no doubt you will recover. I have every faith in you.
Phew, I'm glad I didn't take those counters.
4, 5, 6, 7, and maybe 8 is all I've got
All right.
now.
So now we can reveal and we can do our minions.
Reveal!
I already revealed mine.
You already revealed.
I'm
What did you
early.
do?
I put a puzzle door in here. Now, when I build this room, I can place the +1 counter on it. I can remove 2 +1 counters from my dungeon to cancel a played spell, which is way less good not being built before that happened. I could have halved the price.
I almost feel bad.
Almost.
Almost.
All right. I am gonna keep on building up that guard rabbit because it feels good.
Yeah, and you can now activate your minion.
I'll activate my minion. This one's just gonna give me another mage symbol. I have
Are y'all tied on
4. We're
mages?
tied.
What? How?
With that mage symbol, she just got at the library. We were just talking about trying to break ties.
I'm not mad, but I am disappointed.
Oh no! You're such a good dad. That
I'm
hurts me.
not mad, but I am disappointed.
Really strong parenting style.
Okay. Ruel, what is your minion gonna do?
He's got the
Are you
extra
stealing-
thief. So 1, 2, and 3.
Now I'm mad.
We're good, right? I've got the thieves coming over here.
I mean, I don't know, when you say we're good, you mean you're
This is a-
good.
Yeah,
His
we
business.
meaning I.
Yeah.
I'm good.
In that sense, yes.
Yes.
I will just say it's a bad look when the publisher loses at their own game. And the humiliation is noted. So I'm taking my layabout and I'm
Taking
putting
this
my
thief.
-2 heart on him this time.
Yeah.
And
Wait a second, do I get both
you
thieves?
get both thieves. Yes,
alright.
you do.
All right. Cool.
And
Now
we're
who's
really
ending
tied
number
on
one?
mages. I really don't want to believe that.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
I have 1, 2, 3, and 4 on the library.
Yep.
That's some cold stuff right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell me about it. I didn't know you were building.
No adventure. You may adventure your heroes now.
1, 2, 3, 4. Pew pew.
Pew pew.
Pew pew.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
The count.
Got hosed.
All right, 5
and
souls.
The
I did
layabout,
ghost.
pretty easy though. So kill.
I believe you can do it.
Pew pew pew.
3 souls.
3 souls.
Not
a
bad.
distant third. All right, guys. Now I believe we're gonna see our first epic hero.
I'm nervous.
Reclaim your minions and build out the market for us, somebody.
I'm on it.
Out comes one of the remaining clerics. Out comes the other remaining cleric. It's a big turn for clerics.
Ooh.
The epic hero is the fighter, and they're gonna kick the mage down to the library. And
Epic.
it's a, I don't know. It looks like
11 points.
it looks like a shirtless dude in a hockey mask. It looks weird. I'm just gonna say that. I don't like him. I don't want him. You can deal with him. All right, Ruel, you are our first player.
Oh, I really want to use this action space, but I don't have enough symbols to attract. Well, I go here, I get this mage.
You do.
That's the only way I'm going to get a hero over here. Yeah.
Oh, so this guy.
Oh, God. Okay.
I've lost my second.
Spells.
Let's count on
Yeah.
clerics real quick. Am I the only one?
Yeah,
with
I think
clerics?
you're the only one.
I have none.
Ooh.
So you'll be getting those clerics. Yeah, I'm going to go here. I wanted to use my action space in the break room, but I'm busy out here getting this mage. I'm going to get that mage.
Get your mage on.
Yep.
I'm going to draw a spell card.
Strong. Not yet.
Not yet.
Oh,
But soon. Soon.
soon you will.
What will you draft?
Oh, what will I do? Ruel, did you
Ruel's
draft?
up first.
Oh, sorry, I was reading this. So whenever a hero enters my dungeon, I should be adding a +1 on this counter.
Only when they
Only-
have this, and they
yeah.
did not last time.
Thank you. Okay, so I was going to take, where was that one? The glare here, this.
Minion Arena.
Yeah, give this room a +5.
That's a
if I go.
+5 damage. That's an action spot that takes a 0 damage room and turns it into a 5 damage room.
That's pretty awesome.
Notably, it does not have
It doesn't have
any
any symbols.
Oh.
And that's what I just realized because you've got I don't have any clerics, so I'm going to take this trap room, the endless staircase. Boom.
Well, that's not cool. I'm going to visit my own cursed statue again because I love me some spells. And I feel like I'm going to be a bad boss and take the Fangroot dungeon just to sort of hate draft against #1 threat over here.
Oh.
Equal in threat. Equal in threat.
No, I sense...
Remember you took 4 tokens
You have all those
away.
I
counters.
sense your burgeoning power.
Yeah,
Yes.
but the tokens were I lost 4 of them.
That's true. That's true.
So, maybe spread it out. I'm just saying. All right, well, that is what I wanted. I'm not that interested in a trap room that doesn't have a symbol.
Yeah.
I have 9 power.
That's quite a bit of power.
Except
That's a lot.
for now we got epic
You do.
heroes.
And these go from 11 to 13, I think. So they can get even worse than that.
Yikes! Because my
Okay.
frozen monster room does not work on the first hero each round. So if I only get 1, this room is nerfing me.
Ruel, what does the no clip hack do?
The no clip hack. As the adventure phase begins, choose a room slot. For example, the first room to the left of each boss. Rooms in that room slot are stunned in every dungeon.
Interesting. So it does hurt yourself, but you can theoretically be strategic about it and pick a room you don't care about. But every other room in that slot in other dungeons does no damage.
It's stunned, yes.
Wow. Okay.
Hmm.
And you've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Only seems like a very judgmental word.
Huh. And you've got a mighty 7.
Thank you.
Huh. And you've got a powerful 4th room there.
Oh, you're gonna stun it.
Oh.
Seems like a good room for me to stun. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right, we're getting
Okay.
feisty here. And
Okay.
where's your minion going?
That's a great question. I'm gonna just draw something. Ooh, the hideout makes my last spot have a +2 on it. That's pretty awesome. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
It's the build phase.
Build phase. So I'm going to.
Becca, I'm going to move your enormous stack of souls
Oh no.
slightly that way.
Wow, dungeons gotta go where dungeons gotta go.
Now you'll lose that token.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay. We're good to go.
I'll leave my dungeon as is for
okay.
now.
Somebody thinks their dungeon is perfect.
It's perfect
I'm
here.
building the Count's Hall. So I'm replacing Firebomb storage. So I get rid of that token that was there, but now it's a 2, and then once per turn, if a hero dies here, it gets a +1.
That is very true.
Okay.
I'm building the Psychic Stall.
Oh.
When you build or uncover this room, take a random spell from the discard pile. I thought it was take a spell, but it's a random spell. So fan those cards for me, Ruel.
Okay, so it's a random.
That's a little less powerful, which makes sense because I'm
Yeah.
also getting 2
I hope it
Oh, you're doing 2
did
clerics?
that.
Oh,
clerics out of it.
What, was it? Can we see?
It was not. No, there's no need to see. It was.
I really hope it's not super.
It was luck of the Irish, which I like to say is always bad luck.
Aw.
Okay, now we do our little minions. I will draw a spell card.
Seems good.
Okay.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh, then it's me. Oh wait, no, Ruel's first player.
Oh, I'm first.
I'm
Okay.
sorry, you're right.
Well, I'm gonna take this minion here. Bring the mage.
Stealing the mage.
Steal the mage.
Give it +2.
I have a temporary +2 in my last room.
That's right. You have a very strong last room of the dungeon.
Thank you.
Oh, so you put this whole plan. This is all about that epic fighter. I see now what's happening. I don't think anyone has me beat. I am taking these 2 adorable clerics. They're
I can't be 3.
just adorable, and
Yep.
you are taking this
I'll take a fighter.
very strange looking
Wearing
fighter.
a loincloth and a Jason mask, I'd call it.
Yeah,
Hockey mask?
yeah. It may be a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles reference. I'm blanking on the guy's.
I'll tell you more
yeah.
about L. Jones Masked Barbarian, a street-smart reptile rider. L just needs his mask and a good stick to wreak havoc.
Nice.
Okay.
It's
It's a simple life, but
yeah.
it's a living.
It's
Casey
it's
Jones,
living.
right? Was that
Casey
the
Jones,
character?
I believe that's named. That is a card for Ethan, who is one of our head playtesters. I believe he's a big Casey Jones fan.
Very nice.
All right, so now we're in the adventure phase.
As the adventure phase begins, I'd like to choose a room slot.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, and rooms in that slot are stunned in every dungeon.
Okay.
For
boy.
example, first room to the left of each boss. Okay, so I'm thinking the second room to the left of the boss.
Oh, you mean my super powerful room?
Yeah, that's why I'm picking
My
it.
Count's
Yes.
Hall.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna call it stunned by turning it sideways.
That's the one. I do not want to be stunned.
Yeah, that's why I did it.
It's painful for me as well.
It hurts me, but I'm gonna play another card about it.
And that's what I need to figure out what I'm going to do.
No clip hack.
Okay, but during the adventure phase, how many cards do you guys have? Oh, you have gazoodles.
I've got 8.
I'm playing Dream Heist. Each other player with more cards than me, which is 4, must discard a card, and then I gain a card from the discard pile. And this time I do get to pick.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
I'm getting rid of a mousetrap.
Okay.
It's super lame and boring. You're welcome.
Yeah, I'll get rid of the endless staircase.
Okay. Let me see that big pile of spells over there. That's what I'm excited about.
That.
Uh-oh.
I'm taking my super back. This whole game, I have lusted mightily after that spell, and I want it back. Okay.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Okay,
happy for you.
Ruel.
Okay, well, I'm going to play Grand Theft, which means I can steal a +1 counter from any other dungeon and place it in any room in my dungeon. So, Becca, I'm going to steal a +1 from that one right there.
From any other dungeon and place it in any room of your dungeon.
Yeah, which is...
Put it on your false art gallery.
Yeah, I like that plan.
Okay, no. Man, I really wanted to use this. I'll put it here.
Okay.
When you build this room, okay, and this one here, I did not do that yet, so I was supposed to add a +1 because the hero entered.
He does.
But it's still stunned. Thanks, Becca.
It's stunning.
It is stunning. And yeah, so then I do the adventure phase, which, yeah.
I'm not seeing it, my man.
1, 2, 3, 4. Don't count this. 5, 6. And this +2.
It's less than 8.
It is so close. Okay, so this is gonna punch me.
One wound at last
Yeah.
to his ooze
That's
now.
what I like to see.
Ouch.
Took many stabs, because when you're made of green goo,
Yeah.
you really don't feel the first few. Yeah.
It's like stabbing Jello.
Yeah. Kind of tickles.
Yeah.
Until it doesn't.
Oh no, no more.
You're leaking ooze on the floor.
I think I can kill both of these guys.
Really?
Just kill them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kills this cleric. Oh, look who's coming back.
Uh-oh.
1, 2, 3. Now, I would have gotten a +1 token here if someone hadn't done a rudeness. But we'll go there.
I feel as though rudenesses have been done unto me. Okay, I have a fighter, and I'm gonna play a card, but first let's see how far he gets. He's got 11, but he doesn't take anything from the first room.
Oh.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 temporarily, and then I will play second health bar. Choose a hero that survived the last room of your dungeon this turn. Return them to the last room of your dungeon, applying its damage and effects again. I think we were at 10, 9?
9?
You're at
Yeah.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Well
Wow.
done.
Well
you.
done. That
I
was
got
some
2
cleverness right there. You had to
Yeah.
put a whole puzzle together.
Yeah,
Very
I
nice.
played some cards.
Yeah, wow.
I've been known to play a
Someone's
card
gamed
game.
before.
Yep.
Gamed games.
All right.
All right.
Unstun these things.
Now, stuff's about to get real.
Uh-oh.
So grab your minion back, and out comes
Epic
an
heroes.
11-point cleric, a 12-point priestess who goes straight to the temple. And just so you know, this hero ignores damage from rooms containing cleric symbols.
Whoa, she's that kind of priestess.
Lastly, a thief.
A thief.
That's bad for you.
Goes there.
Well, yeah, it's sort of weird. Like I'm gonna get her, and then I'm gonna wish I didn't have her.
Yeah.
So what is? Oh no!
You don't
Sorry,
get her unless-
I don't get her because she's in a landmark.
Yeah,
But you could send her to me.
I could.
But you
Anyone
won't
could.
because you're kind. You're a kind person.
I see.
And yeah,
See
here we
what you
go.
think of me.
Wow. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna visit myself. I'm gonna spend a little quality time with myself.
Oh.
I've leveled up, so I can visit Porcus Doom's, my boss's throne, and the last room in my dungeon gets +2 damage, and I gain a thief treasure.
Whoa.
At least until the end of the turn.
So you have 3 thief.
So 3 total.
Three
and
total.
I am going to draft the old subspace path, which coincidentally has a thief treasure.
Yeah, I just realized that I built over my second thief symbol here. So I have a cleric and only 1 little treasure bag.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get those thieves.
If things go my way, but
And the clerics.
But Becca gets
If
to.
thieves go your way.
Yeah, that you may intervene. There's always the thief thing still open.
Yeah.
You have 3 cleric symbols.
I do.
And you've got 1.
Yes.
Oh.
There's a 2 out here.
Oh, there's the cleric there too.
The cleric location is not open.
Ah, man, I really want.
Much shenanigans will be had this turn, I think.
Yes.
I think I'm going to cycle a spell in order to. No, but if someone sends that priestess to me, I'm in trouble. I can't do it. It's wounds.
I cannot do it.
I can't do it.
Oh,
I think I
that's-
have to block the priestess
That's a
from
smart
coming to
move.
me.
Okay.
And then I'm going to draft. When you build or uncover this room, take a random spell from the discard pile
Oh, that's
Fun.
cool.
or an advanced monster room that is 3 strength and a fighter symbol, and I can put my minion on it to build a monster room in my dungeon at any time. Look, my frozen monster room is giving me a lot of trouble, and I need to advance that.
Are you guys going to send me some heroes? That's the question.
I need a hero.
I need a hero. Because if I put my minion here, I'm going to get +2 to these rooms.
That seems good.
But I'm not gonna. I can't attract anyone because I don't have enough symbols. So I'm relying on y'all to send me some heroes.
Blind dates.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Adventurous.
Adventures.
Well, you both are tied for hero souls.
Yeah. You're in the
So-
lead by 2.
I don't know who I'm sending the priestess to.
Okay.
1, 2, 3,
But
4,
she's
5,
got
6, 7.
14 health
Ooh,
Interesting.
14 is gonna be.
and
coming
ignores
through.
cleric rooms.
Okay.
Wow, she is beastie.
And she ignores
Shitty.
cleric rooms,
Yes.
so I'm gonna pass on. I'll take a spell card.
Okay.
Okay.
Build phase. During my build phase, I'm going to discard a spell, being counterfeit map with its incredible boring art or lack of art, to give this room a +1 counter. May I have a +1 counter?
Yes. There you go.
Sorry, also during my build phase, I'm going to play Archaeology on Count's Hall.
Another.
Another,
Is that maybe the same one?
tis another,
Tis another.
and
Remind us, that lets you use all of the tokens underneath
all
the
just
castle?
those extra 2 spell. It adds those treasure symbols to it. Okay, I am actually not building.
Okay, let's go for
Okay.
it. I'm gonna lose a token, but it's worth it to me, and I'm putting in a monster truck, advanced
Oh my
monster room,
goodness.
Monster
over
truck.
my other fighter room, just because the first hero to enter this room took no damage, and
Yeah.
turns out that's bad.
Turns out that's tough.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will deal.
Sorry, I was gonna build. I gotta build.
Oh, you got to build.
I was. Yeah.
You should reveal. Now you already built out 5 rooms, which means you're going to be
Oh,
covering
I
up
gotta
a room.
cover
to
up a
build.
room. Can I cover up a room with? No, I don't want to do that. Dang it! No, I don't want to build.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keeping,
okay.
keeping it back.
Thank you.
So the
Keep it in your
only minion we need to resolve is
This one. So I'm gonna give each monster room 2+2 during this turn.
you are dealing some beefy damage.
I'm hoping y'all send some monsters or heroes my way.
well,
Be nice of us.
Yeah, that would be
Becca,
nice.
you are the sender of heroes.
Yeah, I have a priestess. Unfortunately, I only have 11 damage in my dungeon. It's almost like I keep losing counters. Let me double check. I got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1 short. Oh, 3
no,
short.
you're
3 short.
Oh, she's so
Yeah,
beasty.
she's
Oh,
so
well, the +2,
beasty.
yeah.
So she's actually 14, and I don't think you can do it, and I think I'm sending her at you, and she ignores damage from runes containing
This is a
cleric
cruelty.
symbol.
Oh,
This is a cruelty.
Ouch,
All right,
ouch,
throw her
ouch.
over here and give her a +2 counter.
Yikes.
Okay, baiting. I have 3 cleric treasures, guys.
None.
No, wait, sorry, I have 4 cleric
Yeah,
treasures.
4. I've got 1.
All right, I am also getting this person of interest. Thieves, I've got 3.
Now the
Also
ones
you.
below, do those
Do
count
not
too?
count.
They do not
unless
count.
you play like a spell like archaeology.
Need that spell. That's what I was worried
It's a
about.
good spell.
I've got 1.
Okay, well, All right, I'm thinking I may have this.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna get hurt, obviously, because
Good.
that's life. That's right. I don't think I can kill the priestess because she's ignoring these and she's just beastie.
Oh.
Okay.
So the priestess at 14, I know I don't have enough to do that. I'm not even gonna count all those out. I think I'm doing 11 in my dungeon without that.
Which seems like
But that 11
exactly.
should do it. And I also have some backup card here.
But what if I make you discard 4 or more counters on a single? What do you have, Ruel?
Nothing that's gonna help us out.
I do it. I'm gonna kill August Godson with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Gaboom.
Boom.
And just for style points, I'm gonna crush Daniela Lake, Lady of Heist,
Sorry, Daniela.
with a super. And it turns out I was the threat all along.
Oh, imagine
Well
that.
played, everybody.
Well done. GG.
Should we count up just in case you
Yeah.
have so many wounds?
So that's
Yeah.
a good point. I actually ended the game. Doesn't mean I won the game. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but these 2 wounds cancel out these 2 souls. I've got 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I cancel out 1 soul for a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And I have 5 souls.
Well done.
Well
Zach.
done.
It was a close one, though.
Yeah, it
that was a
was.
very close one. Thanks for playing, guys.
Thank you so much for bringing this game. I think you did such a great job on innovating on the original boss monster, which was already a super solid game. Now it goes even speedier. There's more options to do with your minions, and I'm really excited for your release.
Yeah, it's we'll be out sometime this fall. The Kickstarters happened, and we're super excited about this whole thing.
Yeah, we're filming this technically before the Kickstarter, but you can check it out now. I'm sure it already funded. We'll have a link in the description below. Go check it out. And without further ado, Ruel, thank you for coming into play.
Thanks for having me as always. This
Yeah.
is great. It's awesome. It's amazing, and I can't wait to play again.
You guys made fantastic dungeons.
Oh, stop.
Always buttering up the dungeon.
I only put the ooze when I don't care how I look. Anyway, thanks so much for watching to you at home. We'll see you next time on Good Time Society. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.